What's going on, guys?
We made it back in half one piece.
Yeah,
it's one piece.
it was a little eventful on the way home, but we figured it out.
Got the car up on the lift here, just looking it over, trying to figure out if we broke anything, and we did find some things broke.
Couple things.
The sway bar actually did break it. It did not fall apart somehow, don't know. The front valance panel got a couple of tack welds that ended up breaking, so I fixed those past couple days. But a lot of you guys at the show did say about getting rid of the Beehive, the oil cooler. So I got online, started searching and searching and searching and searching. Found an oil cooler.
And this thing's pretty trick. Really, really nice, high quality piece, and it fits. Let's see here. If I can get it
Improved
in.
racing.
Yeah, in the screen here. Improved racing, made in the USA. Super high quality stuff. The cool thing about it is it's tiny. And I don't know, what is that, a 2-inch core?
Yeah, it's pretty thick, inch and a half core. It's 7 by 9.
And nice AN fittings. But the sweetest part about it is like it was made for
I
it.
think it was made for it. Build a scoop. Scoop comes down here, and we got it.
Couple 180 degree lines up and around.
Be dash 10, waiting on a couple fittings. Waiting on a couple fittings to go on the side of the motor. I don't know if they'll see. Got oil line that comes out of the back of the block here, and then one out of the front. But yeah, it fits right into that nice little hole that's factory into the car.
And should solve the concern issue. Which honestly, we didn't have any issue with the Beehive.
We didn't have any issues, but we didn't have any gauge.
Yeah, so.
We never looked at temperature.
But from a very overwhelming opinion, we should change it. So we're going to go ahead and take care of that. The only other thing we got going on is we sourced a starter.
Did put a starter on it.
I guess this thing's like hen's teeth. It's hard to get a hold of a starter. So.
And the sway bar, let's see if I can zoom in on that. Had to fix it. Put a little gusset plate on there. But where this piece comes in, it's pretty narrow. I think this bar is like 5/8 inch diameter, or square, 5/8. So it ended up breaking the weld a little bit, which the top weld held, and that's basically what held it from falling apart.
And to be honest with you, as hard as we were beating on this thing, if that is all that cracked,
It deserved to break.
I can't believe it. Old Pittsburgh, high quality Pittsburgh.
The stickers on the other side.
Yeah.
It's Harbor Freight, jumbo pry bar.
Yeah. And I'll tell you what, it worked great. I mean, how do you complain with quality?
There's other words you can come up with it.
Yeah.
Do need to box the frame where I cut
that.
it up. But.
To be honest with you, the way this thing performed, and I mean, other than a couple pieces of loose hardware that we had to tighten up while we were out there, unbelievable performance for
Loosened up.
the rear sway bar bolts.
Oh yeah.
But that was just a quick Allen wrench, tighten them up, and keep beating on it.
We did bottom out and scrape the V-band clamp.
Yeah, we were.
So off-roading.
Yeah. Other than that, I mean, no complaints. Did notice a little noise in the rear end, but it might just need oil. So we're gonna check that too.
I put oil in it once, but it looks like the pinion's trying to leak a little bit.
We had a great time. Everybody was awesome. Met a whole bunch of people. Really appreciate all the comments on what to upgrade on this thing. Again, we're new to the Rotary side of things, and any little bit helps. Yeah, just keep dropping comments, and we'll keep reading them. And the better this thing gets, the faster it gets, the more fun we'll have.
Try and get some autocrosses. The one that is this weekend, it's canceled because of rain. So
yeah, we just had a huge storm front come through, and I think we're going to get like a couple more inches of rain this weekend. So any fun that we planned on having is shot.
Akron's having their autocross festival this weekend.
Akron, I wonder if that's going to rain down there.
Dragway 42, I bet you it will. But.
Yeah. So we may come up with something, but it is Friday, and tomorrow's, if anything's going to happen, we're kind of behind the 8 ball. But we are going to get prepared to get something ready for the Drag and Drive event here in Ohio.
Middle of October?
Yeah, middle of October, I think it is.
Planning on the wagon.
Yeah, wagon's going to come in. I got some parts for it. Oil pan, which it has a factory aftermarket. I think it's called a muscle car pan, but it sits about 2 inches too low past the cross member, and I'm just afraid we're going to bust it. Car's pretty low. And then I got some headers. Car's originally built it as a turbo car, but I think we're going to go back to an NA setup, maybe some nitrous. I do have a nitrous kit.
This needs nitrous. This runs very rich. A little sniff of nitrous would lean it out a little bit.
I got parts we can throw at it. But we're going to probably start cranking on the wagon and getting it going. That we can do LS Fest with, too.
I think I'm going to make that.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
I have a bun in the oven that gets, timer might be out.
Yeah. Well, first event. I mean.
Yeah, right. She'd love that.
So we got some stuff coming up. But I think today we're going to get this thing mounted up, get some stuff run for this, and then
You find a couple fittings.
we do have, here, let me grab this here. Tyler's been working on, let me put this down here.
Oh, yeah, let's pull the camera out.
Yeah, let me grab this here.
Another thing we've been playing with is front suspension. Got it mocked up, got 3D printed parts and pieces. Do still need to build a little plate that'll end up being welded in here to make that actually a small, normal sized hole. But got a tubular control arm, heim joint sticking out the bottom. It'd be a full fabricated spindle.
All plate set up. And now this will be set up for the
This is
Talon
actually
brakes.
the original bolt pattern for the original disc.
So we could actually offer that as a,
So this could be cut off, or of course 2 different plates. But yeah, that's the Talon with
setup.
spacer, and then this is for the original. Tried keeping that the same. This plate here is just thick but flat with a little collar, whatever. So the heim joint bolts on there. But this would be a bracket, comes from here down to this cross member for a shock. So cantilever front suspension.
yeah. And this pretty much is going to be almost a complete bolt-in kit. Other than we almost could do a bolt-in set for the lower coilover mount or welded in. Could be a weld or bolt-in, but this is the original.
That's where the original
shock
mount.
was.
I gotta figure out bearing for on this shaft. Try and do like roller bearings or something to free it up as much as possible.
But let us know if you guys are interested in this thing. This could honestly be something that we could probably produce if there's enough interest in it. And it would be a pretty quick bolt-in kit, other than the factory does have the radiator. There may be a few things in the factory setup that you would have to move around. But if you're building a race car and you're going to this extent, you'll have to move stuff around anyway. But
I think looking at a little car, you got the fan shroud. If you take those, open that up, should actually have enough space.
But
Of course, with the rotary motor in it, we got
yeah,
the motor sits back far enough.
for swap cars. So
Yeah, see, there's lots of space that you can't really see.
all right, guys. Well, I think we're gonna grab some tools, get this cooler mocked up and set in there.
Oh, I mean, nutserts.
Oh yeah, we'll probably have to get some of that, and
Need
then
to find some. I think drill and tap. There's enough meat in there.
yeah, we'll get back to you. Well, we got her mounted up. Couldn't have worked out any better. Yep, there's bolts
Oh,
in that.
spare bolts.
We ended up just using the supplied brackets, drilled and tapped the frame, and it's like it's almost made for it. Sits right in there. Mounted up nice. I think we're going to have enough clearance for some dash 10 180s to go from here, loop up and over,
Go through that little pocket
and
there.
here. Yeah, it'll
You
kind
can
of,
kind of see where the notch is. Can't get my finger in there.
yeah,
That notch in the motor mount will have to be a little larger.
to get it back up in there and up, down. And then the cooler's kind of top side over, so. But little splitter here. Will probably be a little scoop here. We didn't run the splitter when we were on the road, but once we start doing some autocross stuff. Kind of cut in this area and kind
Go
of
cut a little bit out of there and
make a scoop and funnel it up. And no, I think that'll work just perfect. And keep the wool temperatures down.
not gonna worry about a fan.
I think it'll
Pushing
have,
it hard, that's a big scoop really. So that's a lot of airflow.
that's a huge. Honestly, that's a lot of surface area for the size of it. It's almost like is that double row? It's
dual
about
pass.
yeah, it's a 2-inch core almost. So I think it'll be better than where we were. But yeah, keep moving on.